Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. You know me, I'm Tom. Oh yeah, 4 o'clock on Tuesday afternoon. We got so much to talk about. Let's get started. But before we do, hold on. Oh, you know what time it is. I haven't done a beer 30 in the kitchen in a long time on any of the videos. Hold up. Man, the first taste of a cold, fresh ice house beer, you can't beat it. But anyway, here's what's going on. There's so much going on. 2020 has been the wildest ride as far as I'm concerned. I have not been affected by COVID, and I hope none of you have been either. None of your relatives or family or anybody that you know, hopefully. But ever since March 15th, when this whole thing kind of got serious, well, especially here in the state of North Carolina, really, we had a 9-day period of time where everybody was just reacting and freaking out, all the new information, the whole thing. Everybody was just going crazy because nobody really knew what was really going on. But after that, around the 21st to the 25th of March, I got busy. And here we are, September 1st, and it's been one of the best 6 months I probably have ever had in the last 11 years in the handyman business. Oh yeah. I have talked with so many people, customers, friends, just you guys, and one of the wildest things about this whole thing is kids, and in school, and colleges, and partying, and all this stuff that's going on, and all this bad stuff in the news, the riots, the anarchists, just everything you can imagine is going on. Cities burning, destroying shit, major divide between the Republicans and the Democrats, the liberals and the, Antifa, all the rest of them, BLM. It's so unsettled. But it's kind of funny. I was coming back from the farm today because I'm on the same deck job, but we got rained out last night. We had a lot of rain here in North Carolina, flooded Fuquay Arena. A couple people got killed, hydroplaning on the interstate. So we had a really big rain here last night. So I basically had a day off today because the deck was soaked. But as I was coming back from the farm, I had a lot of time to reflect on my good fortunes for this year, because it really it hasn't affected me at all. In fact, it affected me in a different way. I became more busy because I'm in the service industry business. Now, here's the conversation I've been having a lot since the kids went to UNC Chapel Hill. They had their first day of class last 2 weeks ago or something like that, and now they had to kick them all off campus because nobody's following the rules of social distancing, and all these frat parties and these fraternities are having these parties, and and it's making it tough for the entire state because now they're shutting down all these universities. The kids are coming back home. The conversation I had with a couple of customers and a few of you is the trades, the hard trades, stuff like I do, power washing, handyman, painting, trash pickup, hauling stuff away, just punch list work. All that stuff has become in high demand, extreme high demand. People are locked into their houses still 6 months later. This thing's not going away. And the question they ask me, and we talk about college and how important it is, and majority of college is focused on IT related, engineering related, type skills, more high tech, IT stuff. So what ends up happening, what's fallen by the wayside, and they forgot, is stuff like automotive, shop, woodworking, metalworking, welding, you name it, HVAC. All these type of classes and mindsets and careers are being forgotten. And I keep telling people all the time, where can you go with only a 6-month to a 1-year certification? And in most cases, it's max 2 years, right? You're not heavily in debt. You come out and you walk in to a $60,000 to $80,000 a year job. So that's been one big topic of conversation I've been having with people, is not politics, is people are unemployed. There's millions of people that are unemployed, but yet our industry, we can't find people who want to work. So just think about that for a while. You get where I'm going with that. Now, in other news, the off-grid farm. Here's going to be a new thing. I have rented out a part of the land, a very small piece of a parcel of acreage, 0.008 acres, very small, just enough to put an RV on it, solar panels, and a storage building, and a place to park. Just basically a square that somebody can bring this in, pay very low rent, and be totally off-grid, and be self-efficient. Well, that's already happened. I've already rented the land. The RV, there's a brand new RV coming up there this Friday, 32-footer, brand new storage building that we've already put up, and we're keeping the renter anonymous because that's just the way it needs to stay since it's such an off-grid. I can say this a little bit. I can say a little bit about this person. He is retired and drawing a fairly large pension, and he made a decision and connected with me on YouTube and said, "Tom, here's what I'd like to see happen in my golden years. I do not want to be anywhere near the city. I'm totally debt free. I've got a pension, a big pension, and I'm paying cash for a brand new RV and a storage building, solar panels, and I'm basically just, going to live the rest of my life, just simple and cheap." Maybe that's what I'll name this video, Living Simple and Cheap. In fact, that's probably what I'll do. So I agreed to this. So there's no formal contract or nothing like that. I just said, you give me X and I'll give you Y. And we will come to an agreement. It's all those funds have been transferred already. And it's a prepayment in advance kind of thing, so there's no waiting for anything. Once the trigger is pulled, this off-grid lifestyle will be funded for a full year already in advance. So that's how I'm working it. Now, and I'll bring you along on it. I won't give you many more details about that situation, but that's that. The truck, the dump truck. Oh man, damn, it's still there. It's they get to it when they get to it. It's basically all built. There's nothing really else to do except weld some big panels on the inside of the dump bed, where the dump bed's so old and starting to rust and it's tearing away. But the engine, everything runs. All the new parts are on. Everything's there except the welding. The welding has not taken place, and I want this guy to weld big old steel plate. There's 3 of them in the front of the dump bed, inside, outside. Sandwich them together and weld the whole damn thing shut. So I don't have any problems. So that's going to be a while. Now, I also had another visitor come up to the off-grid farm yesterday too, of the female persuasion, and basically the retired guy and my guest, my female guest and I, we sat down. We're all in our 60s, okay, just to give you a heads up, 62, 63, and 65, bunch of senior citizens sitting around talking about economical living for the future. We have to take care of ourselves. We're going to have to be more vigilant than ever with the next 20 years of all our lives. So we sat down and mapped out a possible couple scenarios where we all can contribute to the same goal. Separately, but heading in the same direction. So 2 is better than 1, 3 is better than 2. So that's what's going on so far. All right, this video is long enough. I just want to say this, that while the world goes nuts and tears itself apart and does all this to itself, I'm just trying to tell you, there's a big chunk of the world, a big chunk of the United States, people are going about their normal daily lives. My neighborhood, nothing changes around here. The last 6 months, it's the same now as it was last year. We're just all doing what we can. So on that note, give me your comments on that, because I want to know about the kid thing. What do you think about the hard trades? That's kind of disappearing. Also, too, your version of living cheap. How are you going to obtain it? Now we're talking going totally debt-free and having passive income, and also having our living arrangement be totally taken care for in the future. Give me your comments on that, and I'll talk to you guys later. Again, sorry I haven't done a video in a long time. Just been so busy, and I'm still so busy. I'm booked for the next 3 weeks to a month already, and I'm happy about it. But you have to balance your time. So leave those comments, thumbs up, share, like, subscribe. Sorry I haven't done a video again in a while. Hope this makes up for it, and I'm going to bring you along Friday when we do the big RV move. Okay, y'all have a blessed day. See you later.